It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that.
Greetings, green goobers.
Thought we liked guys.
Yeah, I do like that
Green
better.
goobers
Greetings,
is good.
green guys.
Hello.
No.
You're listening to 0 to 0, the podcast that is currently about the movie Green Lantern
What about Green
from
Gang?
2011 with Ryan Reynolds. I think I said Ryan Reynolds. I don't know why. I'm Sam, and I am the guardian of Sector 1245. We have a population of 30 trillion with 2,300 species, and we were founded in the galactic year -5000. The Guardians of the Universe, actually, what they did was they came from the planet Oa, and
I'm Giga, aka the Crimson Candle.
And I'm Val Flight Cub, your oath-reciting camp counselor.
Uh-huh.
I pledge allegiance to the Lantern.
We're gonna get very Christian this episode.
Oh yeah, this is such a faithful movie. This is a faithful...
You are all going to become born-again virgins?
Cool. I've been wanting to get revirginized for a while.
I haven't been to camp in a while. I don't remember what they do there.
Yeah.
Not all
is this
camps
what
are
happens
Christian camps.
At camp? Sam,
I
are you
don't know.
okay?
I didn't go to a Christian camp.
True.
Right, me neither.
I don't think...
You said oath reciting. What oath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What oath do camp counselors recite if not an oath of virginity?
All
Of chastity?
Don't fuck
all
here.
camps are always reciting the oath. It's fun.
You gotta... I mean...
It's fun for us just to recite an oath.
I don't understand this joke.
I think the only oath that I ever recited at camp was the salami pastrami oath, where you, like, pat your thighs.
I mean, if you're a camp counselor, you have to recite the oath not to have sex so that you don't get killed by a slasher.
Oh, I see, yep.
It prevents
that's
that
smart.
from happening.
That's just smart.
Green Lantern.
Oh god,
Green
this
Lantern.
movie sucks.
I guess I have a bold stance because Sam wrote in the host chat that this movie sucks. I'm fully eating cereal. This movie seems fine.
It's a movie
maybe
about
it's
a guy who's a complete dipshit and never faces any consequences for any of his actions.
That's my big problem with it. Like, I can tolerate a lot of parts of it. I can tolerate how bad the CGI is. I can tolerate... No, I can't. How bad the snarky dialogue is. I can tolerate the really, really boring lore dumping. What I can't tolerate is that Ryan Reynolds...
Yeah.
In Deadpool 2, at the end, there's a joke where he goes back in time and stops Ryan Reynolds from accepting the contract to do this movie. And I gotta say, ethically correct. I wouldn't want to be in this. I want to be this Hal Jordan. Jesus.
I mean, yeah, it's a very cliche character, but
That's the thing, though, is I'm not against the protagonist of a superhero movie being an asshole who has to learn how to be a hero. That's fine. The problem is that he's an asshole, and the lady in the movie is, like, trying to slurp his girt the whole time.
Yeah, it's not like he, like, alienates everyone around him. Like, people get angry at him for one scene.
I mean, it's the House MD syndrome where he's just too damn good at his job.
But he's not!
He crashes a plane.
The one time we've seen him pilot a plane, he almost kills himself.
I feel like the baseline for being a good pilot is not blowing up a brand new F-35, and
that's because you didn't think it was a dogfight that needed to be won, and he did.
Well, I don't have daddy trauma.
There you go.
I knew it wasn't a dogfight because they told me.
Let's get into this.
Well, he slept in, so he missed a lot of the instruction.
The individual segments of the movie. Let's get into the summary section, I think.
I will first. I'll lead with the obligatory.
I am absolutely munching and crunching on some cereal. This movie is fine.
This is Green Lantern from 2011, directed by Martin Campbell, written by Greg Berlanti, Michael Green, Mark Guggenheim, and Michael Goldenberg.
Oh my god, that's too many.
Takes a village to write a movie like this.
Four people wrote this?
They took turns.
Here's what happens, okay? Here's what we watched,
It's
okay?
the Exquisite Corpse, yeah.
Yes.
There's a lore dump about the Green Lanterns to start the movie. They give you names and statistics and numbers. Yay! Whee! We learn about the evil Parallax, who was in a cave, and some guys that we don't care about crash onto the planet with the cave, and Parallax breaks out and sucks their dicks and they die. We then go 6 months later to Sector Who Cares, where another Green Lantern, played by Aquaman's dad, gets a call from Sinestro, who's good in this, I think. Sinestro says a name and a planet and a name and numbers and yellow, and it's bad. And Sinestro is played by Mark Strong. Da-da-da-da. And Parallax blows up the ship, and then the other guy, Abin Sur, has to do a distress call. Oh no! I hope that we find a new recruit on Earth. I hope it's Ryan Reynolds. Uh-oh, speaking of him, he's gonna be late for the big piloting. But he gets there on time, and it's fine, and his love interest is there, and she says, uh-oh, you're a big jerk, man. And he's like, I know, and she says, that's good.
Pause. Was that his love interest? She was blonde, wasn't she?
It's the same woman.
It's the same... What the Okay.
No, it's a different woman.
Go ahead.
What?
It's his love interest for the movie, not the lady he was sleeping with earlier.
No. I thought that
yes.
his wingman...
There is one woman named
bed?
Carol.
No. I didn't think she was the one in his bed. I thought that she was blonde, but she's not later. Okay.
She has like dark.
I don't know what to tell
hair
you.
That looks
all white people.
brown.
Yeah, keep going.
So she's mad. Taika Waititi is here, and they do their piloting, and he's on the radio, and he says, "You have to win the contract for the Air Force against these drones that are going to win." And then he gets so mad about how much he wants to win that he sacrifices his wingman, who is his love interest, and flies really, really high, and all the planes break. And then on the way down, he shoots the drones, but also he has to jump out of his plane so that he doesn't die, and then his plane explodes. And also he has trauma about his dad who exploded in a plane. Later, he's getting yelled at by the president of the company for fucking up so bad that they lost the contract. A guy named Bob tells him to watch his back, and he snarks that you can't watch your back because it's your back and it's behind you and you can't turn your head.
Funny.
Love interest lady tells him that he's childish, but says that she really cares about him because he's an asshole. He goes to his nephew's birthday party, where his whole family is really pissed at him for almost dying in a plane explosion like his dad. The nephew is sad and scared. But he gives him a birthday present, which is a spaceship toy, and then he takes down one of the nephew's spaceship toys that he's got hanging from his ceiling to hang up the new, better one. On his way out the door, he gets sucked up by a ring that takes him in a big bubble to Abin Sur, the alien, who says, get the lantern, get the oath, and do the ring. His friend Taika Waititi comes to pick him up as helicopters come to pick up the corpse of an alien. Meanwhile, at some point in this, there's a guy played by Peter Sarsgaard, who is a xenobiologist, and he gets kidnapped by Amanda Waller from the movie Suicide Squad.
Wasn't expecting that one.
Our friend Amanda.
He asks what he's here for, and she says to dissect this alien we found for the government. He says, why me? She says, because you're a xenobiologist. He says, oh right, I forgot. Meanwhile, Sinestro tells the big brain men on planet Oa that we need to fight the bad guy Parallax. They say, but he says, and they say, okay. The Dr. Hammond, who's doing the dissection, gets yellow glorp on his finger, and that's probably fine. Hal goes home and does the oath. Yeah. Then, love interest Carol shows up, and they go to a bar, and they talk about when they fucked. And then she says, I don't want to dance with you, and then they dance together. He goes outside afterwards because he doesn't want to talk about his dad trauma, and gets the crap beat out of him by Bob, who told him to watch his back. But the problem is he couldn't, because his head can't turn around. They beat the shit out of him, and then he accidentally Green Lanterns them to death. Then he gets sucked into outer space and flies through space.
And then who knows what happens?
I do, because I watched a little bit ahead.
I don't like the Big Brain Squad.
God, they look bad.
They look like a cross between the final boss from XCOM and the kids from Akira.
They're blue,
they're like those
kind of
old
look
kids
like...
from Akira.
Haven't seen it.
What the fuck? Okay,
I haven't seen any anime anything that
I'm
people
sorry.
think is good.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be like that. But
Sam doesn't watch media.
It's a very good movie, Sam.
If people think it's good, I haven't seen it.
That's fair. That's fair.
They look like a blue version of that robot Sophia because they have like a clear back to their heads. I called them bubble heads in my notes.
I hate their head situation.
It's really weird, and they're really short, and they're sitting on extremely tall chairs.
They got like nerve endings sticking out of their head.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I think they look adorable.
One of them has like a barrette clipped into her head.
Go get a Funko Pop of them or something.
I don't have to. I already have 10.
Okay. I
have them sitting on top of stacks of tin cans.
So this movie is
to simulate the pillars.
You should just put up one Pringle can.
Shit. I should have just gotten Pringle cans.
This movie's cast like hits you like a fucking sack of bricks. Like I can't believe that so it's got Blake Lively is the love interest. Taika Waititi is his friend,
is the nerdy friend.
Like blew me the fuck away.
Yes,
because I saw this movie when I was, what would it be? So I saw it when it came out, and it came out in 2011. So I would have been 15. Wow, that's older than I thought. But yeah, it's a reunion as well. Well, I guess not a reunion because they were never in the same movie. But we got Mark Strong, Tim O'Hara Morrison. Like good cast.
Did you guys know?
You haven't even mentioned. We haven't met him yet, but Jeffrey Rush is in the mix.
Not to mention Michael Clark Duncan
from
Daredevil,
and
Bullseye,
who voices Parallax, the Screaming Head, but Clancy Brown, the old man that everyone wants to fuck a robot.
Look, he deserves it. Okay,
huh?
Don't worry about it.
He's in Detroit Become Human.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this doesn't make sense to do this now, but I'm looking at it in my notes. I have a quote from Jeffrey Rush about this movie that I really want to read, even though he doesn't appear yet.
Yeah.
I think he actually does the opening narration, so I'm allowed to read this here.
Go for it.
Can I read this quote here?
Yeah, you go ahead.
When I got the offer for it, I said, "Haven't they already made that film?" They said, "No, it's a completely new computer-generated character." I saw the artwork and I said, I would love to be that guy, because I had voiced an owl in Legends of the Guardian, The Owls of Ga'Hoole, and I'd voiced a pelican in Finding Nemo, and I thought I could really improve on that by being half bird, half fish, part lizard. You don't get to do that in a live-action film.
Amazing!
I wish. I want to be Jeffrey Rush in that moment. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful to look at the world in that way.
He also compared the role to previous roles in which he played a mentoring figure. He's going to be Hal Jordan's mentor. Quote, "You could say that I've mentored Queen Elizabeth I as Sir Francis Walsingham, and Leon Trotsky has mentored Frida Kahlo, and now Tomar Ray is going to mentor Hal Jordan, and I was sort of mentoring King George VI in the King's Speech, but I can't imagine Tomar Ray setting up an office on Harley Street in London. They're all very different people to me, but there is a kind of theme, I suppose."
Oh, that's who Jeffrey Rush is. Yes, man, really you're slightly older than average, so you're going to play those characters.
I mean, he also plays a villain in the Pirates of Caribbean. Of Caribbean.
Yar. Anyway.
So you guys know that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are married, right?
Yes.
They got married after meeting on the set of this film, and they got married on a plantation.
Do you know that Ted O'Hara Morrison, about filming with Ryan Reynolds, commented, "We did the whole scene together where I gave him the ring. Our suits are CGI, so we had these gray suits with things on them. So it was cool, and working with Martin Campbell was great too."
So that was cool.
Yeah.
We wore these gray suits so they could CGI our costumes on. So that was pretty cool.
So like the Wikipedia article from this movie has a quote from literally every principal cast member about this except for Clancy Brown.
And I thank them for that. Well, I don't actually know how much Clancy Brown's going to be in it, because, I mean, they seemed like they were setting him up as the big bad, and then we don't see him again for the rest of it so far.
Reynolds has said...
That's a really stupid observation I just made, considering we watched the first 35 minutes of the movie. Yeah. So I think we'll be seeing him again, actually.
They didn't even have a final showdown in this part. It's like they're dropping the ball.
Okay, not my smartest thing that I've ever said. Sometimes I forget that we watch movies in the stupidest possible way.
Yeah. So
it's Zack Snyder's fault. So we start with the narration lore dump, and I'm already mad and bored.
It's really boring. It's like I had to pause several times just because there's so many names and times.
This is the thing though, is like I'm a dweeb ass, and I have, like, spent time in my human life on Earth going on Wikipedia and just, like, reading Green Lantern lore because I think it is interesting.
Yeah.
But what I don't want is to start a movie with the sectors, 3,600 of them, and each one with a population of somewhere between... Shut up.
I thought this was useful. This didn't bore me too much because, like, it's pretty obvious you don't actually have to remember what the name of the planet was that the Guardians watch over the universe with. But to say, there's this powerful force, this group has harnessed it, and specifically has designated a Guardian for every so big size sector of the universe, and there's one person per thing. That was useful to me.
That's fair.
It explains exactly what the Lantern Corps is in a way that is digestible quickly.
That's fair.
The problem for me is I would be okay with this happening at some point in the movie. I can't stand lore dumps at the start of a film.
Yeah.
Or of a fucking video game. This is Skyrim shit to me, where they're like, did you know about the Stormcloaks?
I think if it
Imperials who are actually just a puppet for the Thalmor.
I think if it had been
really good,
like, history you would have to remember, then yeah, that would be really annoying.
That's a very good Ulfric Stormcloak, Sam.
Thank you. Anyway, the biggest threat the Green Lanterns ever faced was Parallax, but he was captured by a Green Lantern named Abin Sur and imprisoned on the lost planet of Ryut in Sector 2341.
No, it's spelled Ryut, but it's Riot.
I thought they said Ryut.
Pussy Riot.
No, they say Riot.
Great.
Okay, so a bunch of dipshits go onto the planet Riot, and they're like, oh...
the most fucking humanoid aliens that they could possibly create. These guys are in the movie for 45 seconds. You couldn't give them a second pair of fucking arms?
Yeah, they fall into a hole.
This is my fucking problem again, though. Is like, I don't give a shit about any of this. Why aren't, like, Green Lanterns finding the guy on the planet?
They don't care. They put him away.
I don't care that 3 randos crashed.
Yeah, well, they did, and now they fell into the hole. They fell into Megamind's big butthole and found Megamind.
He is Mr. Krabs' Megamind.
He is. I just described him as Yellow Megamind. Like, he's
his very bad CGI face glares at them. This movie's not that old. I don't know why it looks so much like Reboot. It looks like Reboot with high-res textures.
I mean, it's got a lot of particle clouds and stuff. That was very over the time. Like, there's a bit, like, I mean, when the Fart Man, Space Poopy, Parallax.
Yeah, Fartman Space Poopy, yeah.
Fartman Space Poopy Parallax goes zipping around. I mean, he's a big billowy cloud of space fart. And
I think that's because he was trapped, like, his physical body is trapped, and that's what I thought. I was imagining.
Well, he breaks out.
He's like trapped in a green prison, and he like taunts the spacemen, and he sucks their skeletons out of their dicks.
He gives him the most intense blowy in the universe-shattering blowy.
The theme of the night. Sorry.
It removes their soul skeleton from their corporeal form.
Now,
I have a real problem with the fact that the first thing we see the villain do is give 3 men the epic suck of all time.
Yeah, just great.
And then
them to
throughout
hell.
the rest of this part, we just hear people like on the space radio being like, "And he's leaving residue everywhere he goes."
Messy. Spit.
What's your objection to that? Do you think it's homophobic or?
The planet looked clean, but we turned on a black light and there were stains everywhere.
This guy's coming all over the goddamn place. He's spewing it out.
He's drained the planet dry.
He's giving them the best Ogami-ums of their life.
Wait a minute. Sorry. Now that I'm putting the movie together because I'm rereading the opening monologue that I wrote down, as much of it as I bothered to, and remembering what is happening, Abin Sur, Aquaman's dad, who gives Ryan Reynolds the ring, is the one who captured and imprisoned Parallax.
Mm-hmm.
But then later, Sinestro is talking to the guys, and he's like, and our last transmission from Abin Sur, it's Parallax. What could it mean?
Yeah.
It's Parallax.
Well, don't they call him something else in the opening monologue?
I don't remember that.
I mean,
no, they said Parallax.
I don't know.
Disgorges was the word I was looking for. He disgorges their soul skeletons from their bodies.
He gorges on their dicks.
He's just like he's a one-man dick sucking factory.
So
when we first see Parallax,
oh God.
When we first see Parallax, I was at the supermarket with the 4 writers of this film, and I said, can moms and dads, can we buy some It's Toxic That's Good? And they said, no, honey, we have It's Toxic That's Good at home. And then I got home and I opened the fucking freezer and it was, You're Afraid. Good.
I got
fucking Poundland bullshit.
I got such Steppenwolf vibes from that moment, but like discount Steppenwolf. Sorry.
Steppenwolf is already discount Steppenwolf.
Yeah, I know, but like this is like true value Steppenwolf.
I know.
This is a Steppenwolf you find at grocery outlet that's like 4th of July themed and it's winter of the next year.
Right, yeah. Yeah. You're Afraid. Good. And then all the Themysciran warriors say, hoo-ha! And he says,
hoo-ha.
Oh, never mind.
Hoo-ha.
You're not afraid.
I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but when he blasts out of the green prison, and we see his, like, floating alien head attached to a cloud, but you can see that dangling from the back of his head neck is like a space skeleton ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very funny just seeing like a head screaming and flying through space with a skeleton flapping in the wind behind him.
I love that
just married on the back of his head.
I love that that he's screaming and like we get like a Doppler of him going by and it's just like ah! It's like he's going.
Also, it's Clancy Brown.
These aliens are
we go
so
6 months
humanoid.
later to Sector whatever.
I was like annoyed that they were also yelling. Like when they were being sucked, they were like, ah!
I mean,
I was like, come on, aliens don't have another fucking vowel that they scream? Really?
No.
When your skeleton comes out and he keeps sucking.
Nutting is the universal language. Everyone makes the same sound.
So we go to Sector whatever Earth is in, and Abin Sur is here, and he gets a call from Sinestro.
He gets an
Sinestro
unfunny
says,
phone call, is what I wrote, because we had just seen discount
distinctly
Steppenwolf.
unfunny phone.
Yeah.
Fentara is dead, and planet Talok has been destroyed,
God,
and there's yellow glorp all over the place.
I can't believe this.
Yep.
That goddamn suck.
Yeah, he's been slurping planets
Just
off
an
all over the
absolute
galaxy.
oral monster. Like,
yeah. But then Parallax shows up and blows up the ship and tries to eat Abin Sur, but Abin Sur gets a hole blasted in his chest, but then there's like this bewildering CGI fuckfest sequence that I couldn't at all parse that ends with him in an escape pod, and I'm like, cool, fine.
Very difficult to make heads or tails of what the fuck is happening here, because not only is like Parallax just a big cloud, like it's an aggressive dust storm that attacks you, but like, this ship is made out of triangles. It's like Steppenwolf if he was a ship. And so it's like, it looks like, when he's falling through the ship, it looks like that last scene from Interstellar, or not the last scene, but the scene from Interstellar where he's going through, like, time-space. And it's just, like, reflected everywhere. But it's just, like, the inside of his ship that...
It just looks like any scene from Michael Bay Transformers.
When we're, I'm Abin Sur. When you make this ship for me, my Green Lantern ship, can you make it just as, like, fucked up and hard to look at as possible?
Can you make sure it's super angular
That's
so that if I ever like go through space turbulence, I will definitely hit my head on a sharp corner?
Yeah, later when they're going through like the alien autopsy, he's like, "Wow, his eyes are designed in such a way that things that look like fucked up and bad to us look great to him."
He's an advanced member of the Green Lantern Corps, so he was able to afford the premium greebling on his ship, so that it looks as weird as possible.
Yeah, this is where he Ringios Sinestro and says, "It's parallax," and then we go to Ryan Reynolds.
He gets blasted out in the escape pod.
Yep.
So that it gets said. But the escape pod also eats shit on the way out because his ship is being weird. And he says, "I'm going to the nearest planet to look for a recruit. I hope it's not Ryan Reynolds." And then we go to not Ryan Reynolds. Thank God. But then, dawning horror as Ryan Reynolds overtakes the woman in bed.
He puts his head on her shoulder.
And then Sum 41 starts playing. I gotta say, I thought that his alarm was Sum 41 because Sum 41 starts blasting and he's like, "Oh shit," and he jumps out of bed and runs across the room as if to turn off an alarm clock.
But no, he has one of those little rolly alarms that rolls around the room. And
or like one of the like sky dancers that blasts a little thing out of the clock and you have to go pick it up.
Yeah, but like it's got two wheels on it and it rolls around, but it's not working.
That's so sad.
It's still sitting on the counter on the thing because he forgot to turn the alarm on.
Just its wheels just kind of spinning.
Yeah, we get our first quirky line of the film as he's running out the door and he turns back to the lady in his bed and goes, "Sorry, I gotta go. There's water in the tap."
In LA? I don't think so.
I thought this was fine.
He's
I
driving really fast and like wrapping something in newspaper, and he almost crashes his car
I think
twice.
the movie's fine.
Sorry, I'm bringing the apologia today.
It's fine that you're wrong.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. I honestly, like, I was watching it and I was like, this is too all right for this podcast a little bit.
Well, here's the thing. There have definitely been parts where I'm like, this is fine that the movie is doing this. Like toward the end of what we watched this time, where he's like flying through space and he's like in the green bubble and all that. Like I was like, if I just wash away all the Hal Jordan of it, like I could imagine this being like a cool, exciting scene in a Green Lantern movie.
But then on reflection, it's like, I don't like this. No, this sucks.
I don't know. I think if I had I'm saying this a third of the way into the movie, I might completely change my tune next episode or the episode after, but like, still bracing myself for the rampant ableism apparently.
It's coming.
But so far, if my like friends in real life had brought me to this, I wouldn't leave the theater being like, "Oh my god, this movie fucking sucked."
No, I didn't either when I was 15.
I'm 30, Giga.
My exact post was, "This movie sucks." Not "this movie fucking sucks."
Yeah, it's true.
That's true. That is a review you have left on other movies.
This isn't...
Yeah. I mean, this is by no means the worst movie we've seen.
No, this is honestly a fairly passable movie.
I would say this is lower mid-tier.
Like, it's a better movie than Catwoman.
Yes.
It's not as good as Catwoman because
I think that's the other thing is that like this movie is so easy to watch. Like my eyes could just be normal human eyes while I watched this and not what they had to do for Catwoman.
Except for the CGI escape pod sequence.
I just don't pay attention to that stuff. I mean, I am the test audience that they have to add.
Which is why my note is he escapes his ship.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, a bunch of exploding stuff. And then they cut to him in the pod and he's fine. I was like, all right, well there you go.
Honestly,
he's not fine. There's a hole in his chest.
Yeah, but he's alive.
CGI isn't that shitty.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think so. I thought it was really, really.
I mean, they
rough.
don't look real.
So much of this is like so much is made of the suit is CGI. And, like, maybe it'll look worse on Ryan Reynolds, but, like, on the two also CGI aliens that we've seen wearing the suit, it doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look anything different than the fully CGI, Marvel shit.
Yeah.
They are wearing a lot of prosthetics, which helps.
I think the primary thing is that, is like, that so far it's hard to judge, because we haven't seen the CGI when everything else in the scene isn't just CGI.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, all I know is when we saw Parallax in the cave, the face was not good.
But I think that's more of a design thing, though. I think that he's just looks shitty. He looks like
I don't think he's supposed to look like a lively dude.
That was not my concern. It was the way it moved. Just looked fucked. I don't know. Anyway, Ryan Reynolds almost rear ends someone, and then he almost front ends someone instead.
I mean, he's driving and putting together a gift for his nephew because he's an uncle. He's like Aiden Pierce. He is Aiden Pierce from Watch_Dogs
with his iconic sunglasses.
Yeah, no, he is. That's what he is in this. Well, I guess his nephew hasn't died.
He's recording an audio log on the way.
Was it his daughter that died? I don't remember.
Who cares? Who fucking cares about Watch Dogs?
Yeah, but anyway,
Jesus.
Yeah, he's an uncle. Which is always a weird position for a protagonist character to be in a movie, I feel.
Unless it's Steppenwolf.
I don't know. I don't know why I feel that way. Well, I mean, it was still awkward, but it ruled. Because he took his shirt off for his nephew when they called off the funny phone.
Was that the relationship with Steppenwolf the uncle? I didn't remember this.
Yeah, Steppenwolf's the uncle. Darkseid's the nephew.
That's why it was weird.
Darkseid.
You did say Darkseid.
I don't care anymore.
They say that all the time, yeah.
They're not gonna make the Snyder Justice League 2, so like what
Whoa.
I mean,
not if you talk like that,
my
they
hashtag
won't.
campaign has anything to say about it.
I mean, to be fair, they're turning that ship around and they're pointing it back towards Zack, which puts the fear of God in me.
I love that so much. Do it.
But they got Henry Cavill back.
Please.
So we go to Ferris Aviation.
Can I just quickly explain what is going on in this scene?
Yeah, I'll explain the car shit, because
the car shit?
What, like the plane shit? Like, we didn't really talk about the fact that he's driving with no hands down like a frontage road while
Sum 41 plays.
And he's duct taping a child's birthday present together with newspaper.
Yeah, he's not putting his hands on the wheel, but his car is going perfectly straight down the highway, so seems to be fine.
Yeah.
But
this is just how people drive in LA.
Exactly. So we go to this military industrial complex lab, and
it's Lockheed Martin.
Yeah, it's Lockheed Martin, and they're putting on a presentation, and they say, we have created these AI fully automated self-driving planes, and they're great, but they're even better than human pilots because they don't have human error. And anyone who's ever programmed an AI, like Chuckles in the background, and they said to demonstrate how great these drones are, we're gonna pit them against our two best fighter jets, pilots. And one of them is Ryan Reynolds, and the other one is his plantation wife.
Plantation wife, who is the daughter of the president of the company.
As a quick side note, her character is Carol Ferris, who was actually in Man of Steel, if you remember.
I do.
Man of Steel.
She was Swanwick's right-hand lady, and in the comics, this is Star Sapphire.
Oh. Cool.
And they do a little wink at the audience where her pilot call sign is Sapphire, so that we know there's no way that she's ever going to be Star Sapphire in this or any movie.
Well, the thing is that they definitely set this one up for a sequel.
Oh boy.
That never happened. We'll see that with the mid-credits scene. I remember it.
Is it Bullseye waking up?
That's interesting. I usually check for a mid or post-credits scene, but I didn't think there would be one in a 2011 film because I thought that the MCU kind of invented that.
No, this one has
not invented, but really popularized. I mean, we usually don't get them in the movies from pre-Avengers.
Spoilers, big spoilers for Green Lantern. The man named Sinestro isn't a good person all the time.
But I thought he was just left-handed.
But he is good throughout this movie.
Yes, which I think is a comics
thing.
Anyway, they're at the lab.
So they're supposed to fight these drone planes, but they're also supposed to try their best and fail so that the drones look good.
And also, like, so Ryan Reynolds goes to, like, the Lockheed Martin R&D labs that don't appear to be at the airport. Maybe they are. I couldn't tell.
I think they're just in the desert.
I mean, the area around it looks like LAX, like the road he was driving down. But anyway, they're not in the desert. They are in LA. That's, like, he's shown driving down next to the freeway in LA. So, later, did they just launch fighters from the middle of LA to go to the Mojave Desert? That sounds like that would alarm everyone.
Well, that's why the news is talking about it when he crashes his F-35, is because he dropped it onto LAX.
Yeah, basically, the fighters who blew out everyone's windows this morning went out in the Mojave Desert and fucked their plane up.
So Carol is pissed that he slept in because that's what 10-year-olds do, and they're getting ready.
Not true. I am 26 and I'm still sleeping in.
I think that was supposed to be a characterizing line for her, where she's like, I used to sleep in, then I turned 11.
She's grind set for sure.
Yeah,
My only note on this entire scene is obnoxious conversation.
So they get suited and booted to go fly these planes, and we see...
She's, like, mad at him that he is gonna try his best. I didn't really understand what her deal is here.
She's
annoyed he's there at all.
He doesn't give a shit. Like, he acts all cavalier and, like, comes in late and doesn't put in the work, but still is a really good pilot.
Yeah.
But he's, like, very confident that he's gonna beat the robot planes, and she's like, no, you're not. You need to get this stupid idea out of your head or whatever. But, like, isn't this exactly what we want, is for the best pilots to try their best and lose?
Like, she's upset about the meritocratic aspect of it because he doesn't try. He's just a plain genius, and he comes in and doesn't do as much work or work as hard as anybody.
His dad's not even the president.
Yeah, his dad's fucking dead. What a loser.
Exactly.
Well, they fly now.
So the ground control guy is Taika Waititi for some fucking reason. In my notes wrote, Taika, what are you doing here?
Yeah, get out.
This is so weird.
And he's American too, is the other thing.
I don't think he is.
I think this is a New Zealand film, and I think the director is from New Zealand, because I know that we have Tamora Morrison and Taika Waititi, but I think there's other New Zealand.
But yeah, it's just
like knockoff Richard Iwadi, basically.
But yeah, he is.
I don't like knockoff, but
he's knockoff Richard Iwadi, and he's American.
I really don't think he's supposed to be American.
You don't?
It sounds like he's using his regular voice.
Oh,
I did not hear his accent at all.
I actually know what this is. So the character, this is a comics character named Pieface, who I think is like Inuit.
Okay.
So he's supposed to be doing some accent. I did see a quote from Taika Waititi where he seemed kind of regretful about doing this role.
Oh. Yeah. Did he explain what the accent was?
He says the production, quote, had an opening for the role in the film for someone who wasn't, I don't know, not white or black. So that's what he had to say about it.
So we learned their call signs are is that call signs? Is that the thing?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's Sapphire and Fuck Nugget. Sapphire
and Highball, and this is the exchange that hurt me the hardest of any dialogue in the movie so far. It's Carol and Hal in their planes, and she says, "Fly safe, Highball," and he says, no.
Ouch.
I feel like you should have your writing license taken away after you put that in a film.
Yeah, no, you should be shot.
Well,
it's really they lay it on thick for this scene of the cocky, like, fuck the rules guy. So they do some fucking plane maneuver, and they're doing regular plane stuff, and he's like, this isn't gonna work. We gotta regroup. You fly there, and I'll fly here. And then something...
He does epic misogyny, where he's like, why don't you get your beautiful ass over there, or some shit.
Yeah, just sit here and look real pretty with your beautiful ass.
I didn't quite understand what he was doing here, because we find out that he's using her as a decoy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also had no idea what was happening.
To what end, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, like, he's still, like, he does his plane doesn't require her to be a decoy.
This is like...
he basically just...
I guess she
within the
have...
confines of the simulation, he just gets her killed for no reason.
Yeah.
This is why, like, sports animes and animes about, like, card games and stuff have so much, like, internal monologues of, like, oh my god, he's placed the blah, 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 blah. If he does this, then that...
Right, we're supposed to be cutting to Taika Waititi going,
no way. By sacrificing his wingman, he was able to...
Yeah.
But we just don't get that, so instead we're just watching him get her simulation killed for no clear reason.
Yeah.
And then Taika says, did you just use your wingman as a decoy? I'm like, I guess that would have been impressive if I knew what he was doing at all. But
it's like he's negging her, because she's into it, obviously.
Yeah. She loves it.
Yeah, she's like, stop being such a good fighter.
His plan is to fly upwards until he's above 50,000 feet, because they're like, you can't do that. That's against the rules of engagement for the simulation. And he's like, yeah, because that's when they start to stall out. And they say, yeah, and you. And he's like, yes. He's
just ruining this extremely expensive, like, he is just wasting millions and billions of taxpayer dollars on this bullshit, because it's no longer a combat simulation.
I don't think they have the contract, so it's not taxpayer money yet.
Okay.
If anything, he's saving the taxpayers by losing the contract.
So really, he's being based by needlessly spending corporate money.
I take back everything negative I said about him.
Yeah, no, Hal Jordan rules.
The thing about this is that
Praxic King.
So basically what happens is they all start to stall out, which, by the way, I would say that's maybe a bit of a flaw with the AI, that they are prepared to fly high enough that they stop working.
Yeah, I would say that it was, in no situation is it more important to kill a fighter pilot who is going to stall out in the upper atmosphere than it is to not waste several $1 billion worth of plane.
This is self-driving AI, though. This is how it works.
True. It's true.
Like, I think that there might be a pothole. I'm going to flip your car now.
Yeah.
I'm going to swerve into this stroller crossing the street.
Right.
Because I think that I might have seen a piece of gum on the road that I don't want to get stuck to.
Elon's really smart car.
I mean, the thing about this...
It's driving this plane.
The thing about this, too, is that this is not a useful simulation. Even if he's going against the rules of engagement to be like, well, a human pilot would think to do this. Because he only knows that they stall out at 50,000 feet because he's been told to stay under 50,000 feet. So an enemy combatant wouldn't be like, I'm going to break the rules of the simulation game. Like, they...
But... I mean, I guess this is where my knowledge just is not sufficient. Is it that these stall at 50,000 feet, or that jets stall at 50,000 feet?
I mean, his also does.
I don't know.
Because his also does.
But they are... So
if that's the case, then I think
But he's also, like, just flying it straight upwards, at which point it should have stalled way earlier. Also, I'd like to note, they're doing the most dangerous... unbelievable shit throughout this entire thing. Like, way before he starts doing his special move, they're like swerving between like rock formations. They're like hundreds of feet from the ground doing this shit.
Now this is pod racing.
It's pod racing. And so then but he flies straight up, which aircraft aren't designed to do. So he should have stalled way before 50,000.
I've played Flight Simulator. Badly. So yeah, they are all plummeting, but because he was leading them, they start plummeting below him, so he's behind them and they can't move, blah blah blah. So he shoots them down from the sky, quote unquote, simulation, not real, but he is recognized as the epic winner, but he's like falling and spinning, and Taika's on the radio and he's like, you gotta eject, Hal.
Well,
and
the
Hal
whole time,
is looking at a picture of his dad on the thing.
You shouldn't have that if that's going to trigger your PTSD, Hal. Keep your dad out of the cockpit.
Terrible.
Because like he has a PTSD episode while he's
I mean, if he had
out,
kept his dad out of
which
the
I gotta
cockpit, none of this
say,
would ever happen.
I'm not sure. It has to be the photo of his dad that triggered him, because this is the opposite of the way his dad died. His dad, didn't even get off the ground. He ate shit on the runway, and then...
I'm so sorry for laughing out loud at his dad exploding in front of him.
It's so funny.
Why did they make it funny? They didn't have to make it funny. They made it funny on purpose.
And then he explodes. He eats so much shit.
Here's what the flashback is. Child Hal is with his dad before a test flight of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
His dad throws him his leather jacket and is like, "Hold on to this for me, Hal."
And then
he's like, "Wow." His dad gets in this plane. He turns on the ignition, and the second he starts to move, the plane explodes.
Mm-hmm.
He flies into the air, crashes immediately into the control tower, spins out, and basically lands exactly where he took off from.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets out of the cockpit, makes eye contact with Hal, and explodes to death.
The rest of it explodes, yeah. Yeah.
I feel like before you put a person in it, you need to make sure that it won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did that happen?
Sometimes that just happens.
Also, somewhere in the middle of this, we get Hal pre-dad explosion talking to his dad, and he's like, "Dad, do you ever get scared before a flight? And his dad says, "It's my job not to be," and he'll repeat that later to his nephew.
So he eventually snaps out of it and ejects from the plane.
He snaps out of it way too late, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught this, but he's at minimum eject height, and only one of the ejector seats work because he has a co-pilot in the plane. It was actually Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's timely.
Ryan, how could you?
That's how she died.
Wow. I wish she had been ejected and still died.
Yeah.
Fuck was Wonder Woman's love interest's name?
Chris
Pine.
Tris Crever.
No, the character.
Steve
Trevor.
Steve Trevor. Yeah, I was gonna say Trevor something.
Hal's dad looks like an elderly Steve Trevor.
Uh-huh. He loved to fly a plane.
Oh shit, he loved to fly a plane.
Oh my god, that's him.
That's him.
Anyway, so I laughed out loud at Hal watching his dad die.
No, it was so funny. He just...
They made it look funny.
Blows up so much.
They did make it look funny. They didn't need to do that.
Because it's like when he blows up, it's not... It's like a wide shot. He's in the distance waving to his son, and then just fucking...
I'm okay!
It's awful.
So Hal ejects and watches his plane fall and explode on top of an elementary school.
It would have been more effective if his plane was just upside down or some shit, and it was you didn't see the body, but it was clear that his dad died because the plane was a crumpled heap.
Right? Why did it explode on the ground?
Why did he have to
he's getting out of it?
Yeah. Why did he have to start to come out of the plane? Because then you're like, oh, he's gonna be okay.
That would have been funny.
I mean, it's supposed to make it more shocking, but I'm just why didn't it just happen in the sky?
I mean, the core of comedy is the unexpected.
I guess this was supposed to be funny. So Hal is getting chewed out afterwards.
The stakeholders are watching. The stakeholders of Lockheed Martin are watching this demonstration, and then when he crashes the plane, they take off their hat and they throw it on the ground and they stomp on it because they're so mad.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were.
No, that's that's the. Yeah.
So he gets chewed out by Carol and her dad Carl.
Carl. His name is Carl and his daughter is Carol, and also Bob is here, and we don't find out who Bob is, and it doesn't really matter. But
Bob got laid the fuck off. He laid off so many people because he fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what I don't get. Is that first of all, Carl is like, "You son of a bitch! You crashed an F-35. You broke the rules of engagement. You sacrificed your wingman, and you lost the company its contract."
Mm-hmm.
Which seems weird because I feel like if I'm one of the Air Force generals, I'm watching this damn, the Sabres are so good that their ace pilot had to almost kill himself to beat them.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
That just seems like the DoD's loss.
That's what Hal said. I hate to agree with Hal, but he's like, I was trying to win. That was my job. And the guy's like, no, Your job was to show what the Sabres could do in actual combat, and in actual combat, no pilot is ever going to destroy his own plane like that.
Yeah.
And, like, that's true. They
Like,
would've
yeah.
won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's the point. Why does this not reflect well on the Sabres?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. Like, if losing the contract and also crashing a plane would completely bankrupt the company and mean that a bunch of people had to get laid off, how is that not one of the stipulations for him? Like, try your best,
also,
but
like,
also get us his fucking contract. Like, don't
This test is so fucked because it's
don't fumble this fucking
non-adversarial.
bag for us.
Like, if I was working for the DoD,
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, isn't that a conflict of interest? Like, can't we bring our own fighter pilots or some shit? Because how do we know that yours are going to do their best? When it's
Yeah.
in their best interest to perform poorly, and they didn't expect that Hal Jordan's just an absolute dip.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, but like if this was a real fight, the Sabres would have won.
yeah.
I don't know. It's whatever.
Because all they need
But
is
yeah,
a
so-
third Saber that doesn't follow Ryan Reynolds as he flies up directly into the sun.
Yeah, and then he goes back down and shoots him on the way
Right,
down. blowing
that
up.
should be the thing, is that he's like, by the way, Taika, you need to program them not to kill themselves. And he'll be like, oh, okay. So yeah, Carl is like, I'm going to have to lay off half the company, he says, and I'm starting with you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Hal tries...
Also, fuck Carl. Take a pay cut, you bitch.
I know, right?
Hal tries to, you can't fire me, I quit. But then Carol is like,
you can't quit. You're not.
You
fired.
can't quit.
yeah,
Don't
she
fire
says
him.
they're gonna have an investigation, which has no bearing on the contract, so I don't know why it matters.
Yeah, no, they're gonna be internally invested. We're gonna internally investigate the problems with this workplace culture, and we are listening.
Right. I feel like that's not what needs to happen right now.
It would be more like meaningful if it was like a court martial or something, but it's just a private company
Yeah,
investigating.
because he's private. Like
This is hilarious.
he
though,
should have been
because-
fired for this. Like
This is hilarious though, because she's like, we're not laying him off, Dad. It's not going to happen. We're going to investigate, blah, blah, blah. And then later we find out that he did lay off a ton of people, but not Hal, whose fault it is.
Like, I mean, I would imagine that Hal, as a trained ace pilot, is probably worth more than half the company's salary.
Do we know
But-
that he's not laid off? Do we see him go back to work?
No, yeah, she tells him, she says that he's like
grounded.
on,
He's
Yeah.
basically on probation.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then Carl leaves. This is where the other executive in the room, Bob, is like, you better watch your fucking back. And he says, I can't. It's on my back. So
We
then
love that
once
line.
Carol and Hal are alone, this is where she gets very emotional. And she's like, I care about you. What happened? Like,
Yeah.
you could have recovered, but were you traumatized? I'm so... And then he responds by like yelling in her face about how she's trying to be a business lady
Mhm.
instead of a pilot.
Mm-hmm. She's like, you can actually be two things. I'm a woman who is going to have
And
it
he's
all.
like, no.
So,
Yeah, this is the 2010s. Women on top.
women on fucking
Yeah.
top.
Anyway, we see Abin Sur, who crashed. He sends out a green ball to find a replacement for
Yeah, he
himself.
sends out some
That's
green. There's a lot of green. You might guess from the movie called Greenland that there might be a lot of green, and you'd be right.
that. Yeah.
He's at
He goes to the birthday party.
he goes to Jason's birthday party. Everyone is mad at him for almost fucking dying. His brother is like, hey,
Jason.
don't you remember that dad
Jason.
died by exploding in a plane? What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, his family is really unhappy with him, as they fucking
they
should
should
be.
be.
And by the way, his brother is like you almost like our dad died in a plane explosion, and now you're trying to die in a plane explosion.
Yeah.
Also, there was the car crash, and before that, it was the motorcycle
Do
accident.
you think this means anything?
Like, okay,
Yeah.
but also like this man is a danger to the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Men
Yeah,
will
for sure.
literally get a ring of power and become a guardian of the sector of the galaxy instead of going to therapy.
Mhm.
Instead of becoming a guardian of himself.
So the reason
We're
they're
not just telling stories; we're changing lives. The Darman directed this fucking movie.
yes, yes, he did.
Pilot loses contract for job. You won't believe what happens
This
next.
is
Lives to
honestly,
regret it.
That is putting a lot of things together in my brain. That like this fucking this part of the movie is just like either a Darman video or an Am I the Asshole post.
Yes.
Man laid off from aviation job tries to get revenge on pilot, doesn't live to regret it.
No.
So the another reason that they're mad at him is because he's totally traumatized his nephew, who was also watching, like, oh, let's watch your uncle launch the Challenger. Oops.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's Apollo 17 or whatever.
So
What
it's
was
his
the one
birthday
that blew
party,
up?
and he's up in his room because
9?
he's freaked out.
11?
No,
What about
11's
9/11?
the one that got to space, and like they made the movie about it.
Well, anyway. Yeah, this is where he gives his nephew the gift, and it's like a spaceship model that his dad gave
This
him.
fucking idiot is like, is it an X1? No, bitch, it's a starfighter, you little shit.
I love how he's like, hey, let's hang it up. And he gets up and he takes down another model spaceship
Yeah, do you
to
think-
hang up
so-
this one.
It's not a spaceship. It's a spy plane. But also, do
Whatever.
you think he just takes that? Do you think he just takes the Blackbird?
Yeah, he's like, you don't
He
need
just
this
throws
anymore.
it out the window.
He
We
was
hear
like-
like
he
plates
was-
shattering and a cat
He
screaming.
was secretly like, oh man, I always wanted that one. That little bitch doesn't deserve it. You can't even tell an X1 from a starfighter. Let's give him this shitty little acrylic thing, and I'll take this one.
Yeah,
This
he just
one's
like
for
bought
Daddy.
it in like the airplane gift shop. He's like, yeah, my dad, it's an antique. It's really special to me. I'll get this one out of the way.
What if airplanes had gift shops? What if when you
Did I say airplane?
yeah? What if when you got off an airplane you had to like
I meant airport.
go through a gift shop?
Yeah, because exiting an airplane isn't fucking difficult enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
I like that we're getting mad at this idea that doesn't exist.
Yeah, we're making up a guy to get
What's
mad at.
next?
I'm rejecting Giga's proposal of putting a gift.
You know what, Giga? I don't think that's a very good
I don't think you
idea.
should do that.
You know,
Don't
I
pursue
have
that.
to agree.
This is where we repeat the line. The nephew says, "Were you scared?" And he says, "It's my job not to be." Okay, great.
On his way back,
Uh,
on his way home from the party, he gets kidnapped by a big green ball.
Yeah, no, it's very funny that he's just kind of walking out, and then like a big green bubble no clips through the floor and picks him up, and
So his
I
car
love
is still in
how
his
many
nephew's
times
house,
in
huh?
this short part of
Yeah.
the movie we witness Hal Jordan not being able to get into his car.
he's really bad at it. I gotta say.
Every time he's about to get into his car, something happens.
Mm-hmm.
He gets dragged off by a big bubble, or someone beats his
Beats
beats
his ass,
his
and then
up.
a storm of
Beats his
bees
up.
takes him to space.
They beat his up.
They're beating ass his up.
Their asses upbeat him.
The beating ass is up.
So the ball brings him to the seashore where Abin Sur has
He's
crash
selling
landed.
seashells. Abin
And
Sur
selling
sells seashells by the
seashells.
seashore.
hmm And he's in the ball and he's like, "What's happening? Unhand me, you ball!" And then he gets dropped.
Unhand me, fiend, foul being.
You fiendish
What
ball!
misery
Release
is
me,
this?
foul ball!
Oh, besotted
What devilry
demon.
is this green goo?
That's why he, like, that's why
We
when,
forgot to mention that this movie is set in the 1700s.
Mm-hmm.
that's why when he lands and he sees Evans or shit, devil, what have you done to me? He's like running over to kill him.
I demand satisfaction, you vile bubble!
So yeah, so this is
such a
the
better movie. I want to see, like, Green Lantern, but he's like a medieval, like, moss farmer. Like
Yes!
an illiterate medieval moss farmer that, like, gets
like he hasn't
swept
done
up.
anything that's heroic, but the ball just knows. Like the ring just
No, he's
knows
just
in
done
his
moss
heart.
farming his whole life. All of
Yeah.
his and his father and his grandfather have done.
Mm-hmm.
I do. You know what? Actually, no. I was gonna call bullshit on this premise because I'm like, the ring really chose him. Like there was no one better. But then I remember this is set in L.A.
Yeah, so
Ugh.
he was just the nearest fuckboy.
Abin Sur should have he clicked within 10 miles. He should have clicked within 25 miles.
Like,
he would have gotten a
I
5,000
wonder,
times
like-
better person.
I
Yeah.
wonder, like, what this is. This does it find a certain individual? Like, what's its criteria? Because, like, what if it like zooped up and like went to a hospital and like kidnapped like a newborn baby?
Right? Like this
Or,
this
like-
kid's gonna be perfect.
Oh my gosh! I want to see the baby Green Lantern.
Or
Oh.
or like
There was a Justice League Unlimited episode about that kind
A
of.
green
or, like, it
baby
goes
Bjorn.
to a-
Just like
yeah.
a ball of light that's just like Baby Yoda, but it's a human baby in a little green bubble.
Yeah, instead of having his like green hard light construct become like a big fist or like
It
a
becomes like
a
something
hammer.
unimaginable. Like
I was just gonna say it's a rattle.
it's like it's his mom.
It's just a huge boob. Like the baby's hungry.
And it attacks by like squirting green milk.
We see that when Hal gives the oath, it's just like psychically beamed into his head, and he says it like he's always known it. We just see the baby who's like, "In brightest day, in blackest night," eyes glowing green,
or like a dog. Like what? So
in brightest
like, why
day,
is it,
in blackest
so
night.
obviously, like it's anthropocentric in the way that it chooses like things, because it only chooses like human-like species. Clearly,
There's a Red Lantern comic where the recipient is a cat. So
Hell yeah.
oh yeah, I remember that. It's the red guy and the cat. They're in Injustice.
I've said
Okay.
all I know about
the
that
video game
situation.
Injustice.
So the ball brings him
Moving on.
to Abin Sur, who is dying in his little space bubble escape pod. And this is the moment I think we're supposed to be like, this is what the ball saw in him. Because he gets dropped. What?
I think that's in the screenplay. There's a note. This is where the audience will say, "This is what the ball saw."
No. That would be in the screenplay. Like the way screenplays are written is like he
has lowered
the
Oh, it would literally say, "This is what the ball
this
saw."
is what the ball saw
saw
in
in him.
Yeah.
This
Because
is
as
what
soon
he
as
was
he's-
meant for.
His alien satanic request.
As soon as the ball lets him down, he sees Abin Sur in the cockpit. Well, it's not like the cockpit because the escape pod is
really
one
funny
thing.
if he thought Abensur was Satan.
Right? He's like,
Punk ass
"Fuck
shit
you, the
burger stole
devil!"
my lantern.
But he sees this guy
The
in
devil gave me a lantern. What could this mean?
This is probably good. I should probably wear this devil lantern.
This
Take the
demon.
oath. Okay.
He goes up to the crashed pod and he sees this purple guy in it and he goes, "Grimace?"
Yeah, he's like fucking like he's like taking Zaza Nostradamus.
So the thing that the ball saw in him is that he sees Abin Sur in distress and immediately like runs across the rocky coast, jumps in the water to swim out to him. So it's that's his first instinct is he sees somebody in pain, suffering, and he helps him. He drags him out of the escape pod, which is like, I don't know if that's super advised for somebody who's like injured is to take them out of the situation they're in, but
I mean, we don't know where his spine is. He's an alien.
It's true.
Maybe
It's
that
true.
Doesn't even have a spine.
Ryan, Hal does not do CPR on this alien because
We
the
don't know
alien
where
can
his
talk.
heart is. So.
And also we don't know where
He
his heart
starts doing chest compressions and Abin Sur's like, "Please, you're smashing my brain."
He's like, "Oh no, not right now. That's not the time for this. I'm very flattered." But
right.
Ow, my nuts!
I can't
But I
breathe.
don't
You
want
have
to
to
breed
jerk my
with
dick.
you, human.
Like, what? This alien anatomy is so weird. And then he's like, no,
Please stop jacking off my chest, dick.
just normal.
You're a very beautiful woman, but
If you're going to do compressions, compress my chest, you idiot.
Gesturing toward where his penis would be if he was a human.
Yeah.
and it's like he just has a penis there, but it's his heart.
My left and right ventricles. Sorry, I haven't shaved them recently.
Oh my god.
And the aorta in the middle.
You must stroke it.
You've got to stroke it until a little bit of blood comes
Oh,
out.
it's really veiny, huh?
Well, yeah, it's my aorta. What do you...
It's where my blood goes.
Why are you being weird about this? I'm dying.
Come on, man.
The ball chose this guy? Ugh.
Come on,
What
man.
the
Help a
fuck did
brother
the
out.
ball see in him?
I really need this, man.
Also, it's
Come on. I'm
I
dying.
can pay you.
I'm dying here. I really need this. Come on, just let me have this.
please.
I have a stereo in my escape pod. You can take it.
You can take all my shit. I don't want. Just come on.
So as he's dying, and Hal is like, "Hang on, bud. We'll take you to a hospital that has purple blood." And Abin is like, "No, I'm definitely gonna croak. You got to take the ring, do the oath, and goodbye," and dies.
Take the lantern also.
Oh, and take the lantern.
Yeah,
Yes. Take the ring, put it in the lantern, and say the oath.
Say, Bazinga.
So he calls Taika, who comes to pick him up. He explains that there was an alien.
Yeah, I really thought that they were gonna do the thing where like a person in your life just randomly happens to know a ton about the weird alien thing that just happened to you. Like, I really, for some reason, like, when he was like, oh, I have to, like, do the oath, there's this, like, green lantern in this guy's, ship, I really was expecting Taika's character to be like, a green lantern? Like the comics?
You've never heard the Green Lantern oath? It's iconic.
I appreciate the audacity of the solution to him not knowing the oath. It's inelegant, but it works.
Yeah.
Well, it's that the lantern just like beams it into
hypnotizes him.
Mm-hmm. I also...
Well, I guess we don't know if he's hypnotized into saying
but he sounds hypnotized.
I think it sends it to his brain so he knows what it is.
But he does intend to say the oath anyway, is my point.
It's true.
So, he says...
We don't know that it's like forcing him to say it. It's just enabling him to say it.
Right. This is here for you if you choose to take it. This part, this was like... There's a lot of like snarky dialogue that's fucking annoying, and like, yes, we get it, Hal is like a smarmy blah, blah, whatever, like he's a Ryan Reynolds character, we get it, but I did think it was funny when he was like, this alien died, before he died he gave me this ring, and Taika Waititi goes, he proposed?
I like that too.
That was funny. It was just like, because then he's just like, we have to get out of here, like they move on, which I think
he
like
told you to touch his staff. Gross.
Gross.
It didn't do it for me, but it was the most I have appreciated the comedy.
Yeah, I smiled a little bit.
It was artfully like not overdone because like they didn't play the funny music underneath it.
In a movie that I was vibing with, I probably would have laughed at that line.
So they're driving away.
So yeah, the helicopters show up and they drive off. I don't know if this is going to matter, but he did bury Abin Sur in a little rock pile before he left.
Oh, he did?
Which means that yes.
Oh.
We do see the little grave that he made for him.
I was thinking the opposite. Okay.
So they hinted at the fact that whoever finds the alien, which is going to be the government, obviously, is going to know that somebody else has already found it.
Okay. Because
we haven't learned anything else about that and whether it matters yet, but they implied that that's going to be a thing.
I fully interpreted that line backwards because I didn't see the little rock pile for Abin Sur, may he rest in rocks. So I thought when Taika was saying they didn't see you, he must have said they didn't see you, but aliens don't bury themselves. Yeah, I thought he said they didn't see you and dead aliens don't bury themselves.
They didn't see you, but this might be a species that buries itself.
Right. Yeah, they might be like multiple.
Your tracks might be covered. It might be fine.
Or like one of those little rain frogs that uses its ass as a shovel.
That's
rain frogs?
Like those.
Oh my god. I'll show you rain frog videos after this.
Yay.
Hal, by the way, is driving Taika's car.
Yes,
I don't know why.
That is so weird. I don't
happening.
Understand why they did that.
I think they were in a rush, and like, when you're running away from like helicopters, I think that whoever just happens to be on the right side just goes.
You know what? Also,
I disagree. When I am getting into my car, my instinct is to get into the driver's seat.
But if you're there to pick up a combat pilot, and somebody has to navigate out of a sticky situation quickly, are you going to lend it to the test pilot? Perhaps.
Well, you know,
the one who's constantly crashing things.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get fucking flashbanged in the car? Who knows?
Yeah,
they do.
So anyway, they drive off, and on the way away, they accidentally like make the lantern light up by touching the ring to it or something. We get a scene here of Sinestro like talking to the big brain guys on the pillars and saying, Abin Sur is dead. There's 2 worlds now that have been eliminated, and there's traces of yellow fear glorp all over them.
So they use the yellow light of fear. Yeah. And to be a Green Lantern Corps person, you have to have no fear. So that would explain why Hal is, well...
Did I miss that? Did they say that?
Yeah, there's something wrong with his brain.
Yeah, they said something about having no fear, and I was like, so Daredevil is going to be a Green Lantern guy?
He's got like a tumor on his
Please.
amygdala that's causing him to not be able to feel fear, and it's going to be a very bad time.
I would say that PTSD is very similar to fear in many ways.
Yeah,
though.
he does feel fear, I'm going to say.
Maybe the ball can just see that he acts fearless. I don't know, whatever.
Like, fear is just what we call a certain emotion. He's not like there's not like a chemically defined fear.
The fear toxin is being released. Yeah. So the enemy, so Parallax uses the yellow light of fear as opposed to the Green Lantern Corps, which use the green light of hoo-ha, of having no fear.
Of hoo-ha.
Willpower.
Like the Wonder Woman people.
Willpower. Willpower.
Sinestro says, all right, let me assemble
Dude,
a
Spark
Suicide
Guy would
Squad.
make such a good Green Lantern.
Okay, all right.
Who would make a good Green Lantern?
I think he should have been.
Why?
Which one? Who?
Spark Guy.
Why?
I don't know. He seems like he's got the best interests of the human race at heart. He loves his...
No, he just wants to fish shells and Pishur.
He loves his big cock, though.
He loves his
He'd
big
give
cock.
everyone on
I don't know that
Earth
he'd
the
be
best
able to do
Ogamium
that,
of their
'cause
life.
They would be like,
Every day.
there's a lady who's in distress, and he'd be like, wow, I'm getting honey just thinking about it. Just thinking about
In
it.
brightest
Okay, yeah,
day,
that's
in
true.
blackest night,
That's true.
no Owega Miam shall escape my sight.
He got it. I'm sorry to anybody who has...
What made you think of Squirt Guy
It's a
here?
great
I don't know.
Just thinking about him.
Yeah,
smile.
sometimes he sneaks into my brain. He's like, hey.
Oh God, you need to get that checked out. You need to plug that shit up.
I got shells in there, so
I mean-
he naturally gravitates.
This guy will make you think of
So-
him from all the way across the room. So
Yeah.
Sinestro says, let me get my goodest guys on the task, and I will show you that we're going to be the best, and we're going to defeat this Parallax guy. And I say, oh yeah, I need to go to IKEA and pick up another Parallax for my room.
Do you think that like
I don't know what this was about. It seemed like they were suggesting that the Guardians of the Universe who created the Green Lanterns don't like them anymore or something.
Yeah.
Don't like what?
That's they don't say that, but Sinestro is like, "Oh, I see. You don't want us to go looking for Parallax because you don't think that the Green Lanterns can
defeat
do
it.
So
defeat him, yeah.
I don't know what he thinks, that they're just going to be like, no, let's not have the Green Lanterns fight him. Let's just let him kill everybody.
Well, I think it's kind of a governmental body type thing. Like they're like, we are assembling a committee to look at this.
We are looking very deeply into Parallax.
We are hiring private contractors now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've got
they've got
Lockheed Martin.
We have a contract
Blackwater
with Ferris
Guardians.
Aviation.
They have these cyber planes. I don't know if you've heard. Anyway, the ancient Guardians are so small, and their robes are so long.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine just kind of when they're sitting on their throne, the weight of the fabric would just kind of pull them off. So they must be constantly using their celestial powers to keep themselves from just being tugged off into the immense void beneath them.
Well, Parallax is going to tug them off real good.
Oh yeah, no, that's the danger.
No. How did they get into those chairs?
I think the Green
float.
Lanterns gave them upsies.
Yeah,
They put their-
You don't see it, but there's a large ladder on the back.
They stuck their thumb in their mouth and they blew their head up really big to be a big bubble. Like a balloon to float up.
Oh my God, Glorbo, you forgot your head bubble again.
So anyway,
you're lucky I brought an extra.
they reluctantly give Sinestro permission to assemble a Green Lantern task force
Squad.
in Sector.
Like, what if the
blah, blah,
Jedi
blah.
Council was all Yoda?
Yep.
Now there's an idea.
That's what they are, basically.
It just sounds like...
Donkey Kong?
Yeah, I was just say, it just sounds like Gruntilda.
So then we go
to Peter Sarsgaard being Schlorpy.
Mm-hmm. He's eating some cold, wet noodles with some
Putting
shit
some
on it.
Tabasco on them, playing online chess, and generally living in an honestly not that messy apartment.
Yeah.
The pasta looked gross.
The pasta did look gross,
It
but
sounded
other than
gross
that, I
because
mean,
of
that's
the
just
Foley.
kind of like that's me I'm not gonna say that I'm not a big time loser who sucks, but like that's me when I don't think anyone's watching, when I don't think a camera, like I'm sure Ryan Reynolds does that shit too. He's not cool all the time.
Right.
Like,
we've all eaten cold pasta while playing online some game that we're good at or not.
and the guy, like, he's supposed to be like, I don't know, they're trying to portray him as unattractive, but he's not.
I think
He
this
just has,
isn't...
like,
We gotta be careful. This podcast is hurtling towards foul bachelor frog.
He's not, like, he's just has a receding hairline. Like, he's a very attractive man.
I mean, it's Hollywood. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this girl's an
We're
uggo
like
because she has
Holly Weird
glasses.
with this guy. Am I right? Anyway,
Sorry, what'd you say?
He's Dr. Hector Hammond.
He seems like a nice man.
He seems fine. Yeah. They don't really lean into the, like, he's a conspiracy theorist who's... They just kind of have him be like a kind of lonely-looking scientist guy. And he gets picked up by some men in black. And
This is what I don't
put a bag
get,
on his
though,
head.
is because I mentioned later we're going to get the scene with Amanda Waller.
Oh my God.
I say later. It's
next.
coming up, like, right after this, but... She's like, we want you to do an autopsy on the first alien life form ever found on Earth.
Mhm.
And he says, why me? And she says, because you're a xenobiologist. I don't understand why we didn't establish that when we were seeing his home.
yeah, like he couldn't have some
It
diagrams
seems weird
that
he would
sketched of an
ask,
alien.
why me? And she's like, well, because of what you do. And he's like, oh,
I think
because of my thing.
The point of this
Like, why isn't he, like, writing in, like, a blog post about alien anatomy?
Yeah. What qualifies you as a xenobiologist when she says that aliens have not visited the Earth before?
well,
Like, what xeno is there to biologize?
Right.
the other thing...
Right, why couldn't we have someone who already works for the government secretly?
Well, that's the thing.
Like,
The point of this line is not just to explain that he's a xenobiologist, but also she goes, you're a perfect fit for this because you're a xenobiologist, and also some other stuff I can't tell you. So, like, oh, they're gonna kill this guy after he's done investigating the alien. Cool.
maybe, but, like, aren't there already, like secret government scientists? Is it
Like,
like
who put the fucker in the tube?
We can't have any of our own scientists do it because the problem is that they're not xenobiologists. They actually deal with, like, life forms that are on Earth, and the reason that they did that is because they don't believe in aliens.
Clearly, like...
That's why every doctor is a doctor and not an alien doctor.
Clearly,
because
like...
they make the choice not to be an alien doctor.
Clearly, like, they know something's going on because they have that big spinny thing behind Abin Sur, and they put him in his fucking glass tube. Like, what are you doing that for if you don't know, like, what the fuck's up with
Stargate
this
portal
guy?
in the background.
I don't know.
Very weird.
Anyway, yeah, so he gets, like, kidnapped by the men in black, and they take him to Amanda Waller.
Amanda
who is
Waller!
played by
What?
Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag not my Amanda Waller.
She's good.
No, she's good.
Yeah, you can tell that this is the Amanda Waller that will go on to be in The Suicide Squad and not in Suicide Squad because she doesn't immediately fuck up as soon as she welcomes him into the lab.
Yeah.
What if Amanda Waller was competent?
Like,
She shoves-
if this was Suicide Squad Amanda Waller, he would bring him into that lab, and then the alien would, like, wake up and, like, break the tube open and fucking kill everyone and run out.
Yeah, they shove Hector Hammond into the set for the Cerebro hallway in the X-Men movies. That's what this is.
I haven't seen them. That's
All right, never mind. I'm gonna just leave.
No!
You'll eventually say something
No!
interesting.
I'm
No!
going home.
I'm just kidding.
No!
I was pretending to be mean, but it felt
I'm gonna-
bad, and I take it
I'm gonna
back.
crawl into a little hole.
No!
Just for me. Never come out.
So Hal takes the ring and the lantern home to his gigantic apartment.
I mean,
Catwoman, eat your
how much
heart
do
out.
test pilots get paid?
Probably a lot of money.
Because this is movie universe, right? Where, like, a museum curator or a graphic designer can afford a huge house. So somebody who's
it's
canonically
never been,
paid
like-
a lot of
but,
money would
It's
have
never
a
been
fucking
like a friend's
humongous-
problem. It wasn't a friend's problem in like this movie or in Catwoman. They both had very high-paying jobs that could definitely afford a large loft apartment in a major city.
Yeah, we're just jealous because we don't have that.
Oh, well, I mean, the reason that I was so fixated on Catwoman's apartment was because it looked like Madison's apartment from Heavy Rain.
Yeah, this also looks like Madison's apartment for Heavy Rain. Everyone lives in a fucking loft.
Yeah, so he puts on the ring, and he's doing, like, comedy, guessing at the oath. He's like, I pledge allegiance to the lantern,
what if
to infinity and beyond.
And then, like, George Washington's head comes out, and he says, "Hello, Hal Jordan. I'm the ghost of George Washington.
Thank you for pledging allegiance to me.
Thank you for pledging allegiance to me. I was the first Green Lantern of Sector 52. George Washington. I love to own slaves."
Wow.
It's
The movie
good,
awkwardly
actually.
cuts and just moves on.
Yes, the Guardians of the Galaxy actually approve of slavery.
Just to get this on the record, the other two funny references are, he says, I solemnly swear that I am a lantern, or something like that. And then, by the power of Grayskull. So there's all those references.
Mm-hmm. Is solemnly swear a Harry Potter reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't get away from it.
No.
So he accidentally, like, taps the ring against it when he's yelling and flipping out about not knowing the oath, and then it starts glowing, and he recites the oath like he knows it by heart.
He gets Aquaman eyes.
No, he
Meanwhile-
gets Electra eyes.
Oh yeah, no.
It
no,
is
they're
slime
not
time.
they're not as slime green as Electra's eyes. They're a little paler.
Yeah, they are. Well, they're glowing green. They're not.
That's what I say.
neon.
Aquaman eyes.
Yeah.
He has like very pale green eyes.
Meanwhile, Dr. Hammond is doing the autopsy on Abin Sur.
This is what we call doubling in the language of film.
I thought this was really funny. He says something about, Hal mentions like, blah, 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 a ring I got from a dying purple alien. And it immediately cuts to Dr. Hammond being like, the skin is magenta.
See, it's because they're both examining alien things at the same time. It's doubling. They're doing the same thing.
I just liked it because
say,
when
though,
he said purple, but I had written him as red in my notes. So when he said
purple,
he's magenta, I was like, okay, thank you.
Hector looks into the camera and says, purple.
I know that Hector Hammond is a xenobiologist, which means that he's unemployed and that he's never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
But he just is, like, digging through the corpse.
Very strange,
describing
yes.
it. Yes,
He
he's like...
I probably wouldn't put my hands into
he's
it.
like, wow, it looks like
you don't
he's
know
made
what's
of
in
muscle.
there yet.
Cool.
Yep. Also,
And then he gets chomped by some yellow glorp, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah, there's a little fart.
maybe I shouldn't have done this."
There's a little fart
Oh, well.
baby inside of him.
mm-hmm. Also, shout out Abin Sur, 0% body fat, apparently, because
Yeah, well, I mean, he's
the
all
xenobiologist.
muscle.
Yeah, xenobiologist is like, his skin is very thin, like so thin that you can see every muscle and muscle fiber underneath it. It's like, damn.
That's actually a surgery that he got to show off.
Mhm.
Most of his people aren't like that.
They think he's weird, and he got the entirety of his skin replaced with grape skin.
Abin, did you get
They did
skin thinning
surgery.
surgery?
They did a grape surgery on an alien.
That's why they did surgery on a grape, to remove the skin so they could
Yes.
put it on Abin Sur. This
Yes.
like egg roll wrapped motherfucker.
It was a graft. Yeah, exactly.
So Hector, like, gives Amanda Waller his notes, and she seems very bored.
She's like, oh, this is because it's just describing him. Like, it's just anyone can look. Yeah, he's purple.
The inside of his body is full of organs.
I guess it would have
Cool.
been too graphic to like show him doing the autopsy why on him, but that was what I was thinking.
Yeah,
he would do.
the spatchcocking the motherfucker.
Huh?
His dick
Spatchcocking the motherfucker.
spatchcocking the motherfucker.
What does that mean? Did
It's,
you make
It's
that
when
up?
you cut
Just-
him open real good.
Yeah, it's when you cut it out. It's a way of cutting a chicken in preparation for cooking it.
Oh.
Anyway, the
Yeah, so
it says his dick's normal.
Dr. HH is like, this is so cool.
He's uncircumcised.
He's like, this is so amazing. He's like humanoid, and his penis was the exact same length as mine, which is wild.
Yeah,
No.
Isn't that cool? I took it out and measured it, and it's like the same.
Alien is uncircumcised for now.
For now.
Yeah.
Amanda's like,
you see him like
yeah,
stuffing
great.
something into his you see him stuffing something into his.
He's like, here, allow me to take some reference photos of the genitals. He grabs a can of shaving cream
Yeah.
for comparison.
So this to me read like he was like, I'm so excited for all the future research I'm going to do on this thing. And Amanda Waller's like, yeah, we're going to kill you so soon. So soon after this.
Yeah, that's... I mean,
But
So Carol knocks on Hal's door, and he's like, well, I can't
anything.
invite her in when there's a giant glowing lantern on the table. So he's like, you want to go to a bar? So they do.
I mean, you can't have the daughter of the company you work for thinking that you smoke weed.
I mean, it does not look like a weed smoker.
That would be my first guess if I saw that.
I'm calling the Green Lanterns.
If I saw that on someone's coffee table, I was like, is that some sort of weird bong?
Well, I would just be like, man, you're a big fan of the Green Lanterns, huh?
No, I don't know what those are because I'm living in the world where there are Green Lanterns.
So they go to this bar where there's a picture of his dad on the wall for some reason. And
it's the dead dad bar.
They talk.
Not what I would do.
And he's like, Carol, we haven't been to this bar together since that night.
The
night that it was the first time we ever flew together.
Did she give him blowy in a plane?
And she says, well, since then, you seem like you've been flying with anyone who will get in your plane.
Does that mean his butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has a very flat butt. It's like a plane.
It's such a great detail to go along with my big problem with Hal Jordan being not that he's a dick, but that he's a dick and nobody seems to really actually think it matters.
She's over it. Yeah.
That
when you're a big
they're
slut,
talking
so
at the bar,
we can't be together.
He's like, we haven't been here together since that night. And she's like, oh yeah, the night that you forgot my birthday. And he's like, yes. Also, it was the same night that we fucked. So that he forgot her birthday and she was really upset to the point that she remembers it all these years later, but also she fucked him that night. She loves that he's such an asshole.
He's such a fucking... Yeah, like, why do girls only like guys who shit...
He is the bad boys that women love.
Why do guys only want bitchy bimbos who walk all over them? By darkest night!
So yeah, some song starts playing and he's like, wanna dance? And she's like, no. And then he starts singing Ooby Dooby and she's like, and he's like, come on.
The subtitles
Ooby-Dooby.
here are Ooby Doobying way too early for like the audibility of the song, and it's
I couldn't even hear the song until halfway
like
through
the subtitles are just like Ooba Dooby. They're like the fucking baby.
Is this a real song?
They're like the nursery robot from Star Wars Episode 3. Can we get that one? Anybody get that one that goes Ooba or whatever?
I've only seen it once. I'm sorry.
I'm sure there's a listener who loved that reference.
I'm giving up.
I gotta say, also,
literally on numerous occasions, people have tweeted at us to say that they enjoyed your references that we didn't get.
But it's like it kind of halts the momentum of the podcast.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Watch more media.
Never stops
but the
me.
listeners are currently standing and applauding.
Yeah. Okay. Watch more media.
And Ooby Dooby.
I don't know. Is it just me? I'm not compelled by Blake Lively's performance.
No, I don't
movie.
think she does a very good job. But also, like, how are you supposed to play this character? She's like,
she's the
nuts.
ultimate like talented woman scolding the asshole guy.
She's
right.
It's
hard to.
Why does she? I can't conceive of any reason why anyone would want to fuck this man.
Right. This is the problem: is that it's hard to understand her acting when the character is just responding incorrectly to the stimuli she's receiving. It's like if there's a character in a movie who someone like hands them a cupcake and the character's like, ooh, thank you, and like puts it in their ear.
Like, yeah, what are you
you'd be like, well, now hold on, something's not right here.
Right.
Like, I'm very hesitant to lay this at the feet of Blake for...
Yeah, this character is...
Ryan Reynolds was compelled enough that he married her about it.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad.
On a plantation.
Oh.
There is
don't do it on a plantation.
This scene is really...
Hot tip.
I did not enjoy the writing of it at all.
No, it was bad. This is weird.
He asks, do you think I'm irresponsible? And she just laughs.
Like, this movie had 4 writers, and none of them have ever talked to a woman.
Funny how often that comes up on the movies we watch.
Yeah, it's almost like writers are
again,
like weird, little weirdos who don't know how society works.
Although, like, the director and one of the writers, at least, of this movie, like, the people who worked on this movie have, like, made things that people like.
Like what?
So the director directed GoldenEye and Casino Royale.
Okay, Casino Royale's all
He won a BAFTA for directing Edge of Darkness.
Okay.
Greg Berlanti is known for his work on a bunch of shit. Riverdale, Everwood, various shit that I've never watched.
I mean, it is kind of hard to fault. Well, we still should and can.
He directed Love, Simon.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff moving in this movie. Whatever. Anyway, there's a lot of moving.
It's hard to
pieces
fault
in this movie that I just feel like are just like skipping and clicking and hitting me in the nuts.
Oh God, Michael Goldenberg is best known for writing the screenplay of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Ooh, not a great one.
I mean, that's probably why they put the Harry Potter reference in it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Was that? Yeah, it was before this. Yeah, definitely.
It's hard to fault the writers for the way this scene is, like, these scenes are written, though, because it's kind of like faulting them for the fact that, like, Hal Jordan's superpowers are unrealistic. Like, they set out to write the asshole guy who's good at his job and nobody can resist him trope, and they're nailing it.
This movie
just
feels
sucks. It's just a trope that sucks.
This movie feels like a bunch of talented people trying to salvage something inherently flawed, but I don't know where that thing came from.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like, just something about this movie is just not working, but it feels like there's a lot of parts here where I don't know how it ended up, like, being as bad as it is.
Yeah. And,
again, I don't think it's the worst movie we've watched.
But
like,
I just don't know.
In a lot of ways, it's pretty competent.
Yeah, I don't know how it ended up in. That makes it all the more baffling that it kind of ended up in this weird shape that it is.
Mm-hmm. But again, speaking of Blake Lively inexplicably being so into what an asshole he is.
This sucks.
When he's ooby-doobying her and she's like, I don't want to dance with you, we're not going to dance, I'm not dancing, ooby-dooby, ooby-dooby. And then it just cuts to them fucking slow dancing together, and she's like, Hal, you are a really cool penis.
Thanks. Speaking of cool penises, I saw one earlier today.
That's great, Hal.
I brought an alien back to life, but he died.
Wow. So, yeah, she tells him, like, that she's been so worried about him all day. The investigation showed that there was nothing wrong with the plane, so why didn't he recover before he had to eject?
Is it
I
because
just
of
don't
your dad
get
trauma? And he says,
and then he leaves.
Bye.
Yeah, this is 2011. We didn't understand what PTSD was at the time.
There's something very important about this moment, though, because in this conversation, Carol explicitly says that it is the same day of the flight.
Uh-huh.
In the next scene, he leaves to get in his car because he doesn't want to talk about his dad trauma. And as he's unlocking his car, 3 guys start beating him up real bad. Mm-hmm. And we see one of them. We're like, wait, doesn't that guy looks familiar? And he says, I told you to watch your back, Jordan. We got laid off because of you.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're entitled to this.
Okay, but
that means they were laid off the same day that they didn't get the contract.
They were laid off today.
Uh-huh.
He's wearing, like, grimy workman's clothes.
He's wearing his lazy clothes.
Yeah, this is what he wears when he has one job at the airplane factory and one job at the grime factory.
Yeah, he's, like, dirty, as if he got laid off and he gets home and they're, like, repossessing his house already. And then they, like, throw a bucket of mud in his face.
Just immediate severance, yeah. Like no money, no package or anything, just...
He is immediately thrust into poverty. His wife leaves him that same day.
They literally kick him out of the building by kicking him in the butt so he falls on his face. And they lock
Turn
the door
in your
behind
badge
him.
and gun and suit.
Mm-hmm. Turn in your plane and badge.
So yeah, they're like kicking his ass. Also, call me a socialist.
Okay, socialist.
But I don't think that the layoffs would start from the executives down.
I don't know what Bob Joe is
We don't know what level he's
doing.
at, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was important enough that he was in the meeting with Hal, Carol, and Carl.
I mean,
it was just the four of them.
It's half the workforce.
I think
Someone needs to, like, they can't it can't just be executives at Plane Company.
I think he is, like, part of the project, so that's why he's involved. Like, maybe he's not in all of the meetings that Carl is in, but he's in the meetings about this specific thing.
Well, the good news is it's not going to matter 5 seconds from now when Hal accidentally kills him.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. So Hal gets the shit kicked out of him. He falls on a dumpster, and he reaches in and grabs some detritus from inside the whatever, or maybe it's a truck he lands on or something.
It's a box of Jetsam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he grabs some.
It's, you said detritus. It's detritus.
Yeah. And he's like, haha, I've got an ace up my sleeve. And he throws the detritus at these guys. And oops, a big green light fist comes out. And
one of them gets
punches them
punched
dead
through a brick wall.
A
And I mean,
very
to be clear,
goofy-looking breakable brick
it is
wall.
One of the most movie-looking brick walls I've seen in my life. It is not even
There's
remotely similar to the brick strata around it.
No.
It's
two
bright
very
red.
clean, jagged cuts of where the bricks break when he hits them that don't seem related to where
he's
he
lucky
actually
that was a prop
landed.
wall, or he would be fucked.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They're at the bar next to the prop department.
Yeah.
I also, Hal didn't throw anything. He
threw some
motioned
things,
like he
yeah.
was going to throw it at them, but nothing comes out of his hand.
Well,
No,
besides a bunch
stuff-
of green fart.
Well,
Stuff comes out.
yeah. Did it?
Yeah, there's like I think there's like change like in the in the big fist.
It's a
he's-
giant
he's
fist
paying
holding a roll of quarters, so it just breaks all of them into pieces.
Exactly.
But then a big bubble grabs him and he goes flying into outer space.
Well, not a big bubble. It's more like a swarm of bees starts attacking him. And
Oh yeah, he's acting like he's being like electrocuted.
Or like,
Yes.
I think he's acting like he's being attacked by a swarm of bees.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, ow, ooh, ah, ow, ow.
He's acting like he was told, just do whatever and we'll animate it around you.
Mm-hmm.
And then meanwhile...
Yeah, so we do, I don't know if you, this is actually something I know, is that this is called a double?
This is called doubling.
Oh, fuck. Right, that's what I said.
Yeah.
So meanwhile...
we're cutting between him flying up into space and Hector, who is tossing and turning in his bed.
He's having
screaming
night terrors.
and crying and sweating.
He's like, he's sweaty as shit.
Mm-hmm. He gets up and he looks in the mirror and uh-oh, he's a vampire who has just eaten an animal from Twilight.
Unfortunately, he is Mormon out.
His eyes are
Oh,
gold.
no.
He's
got yellow eyes.
He's Michael
He's got
Morbius.
Glorp.
the living
Whoopsie.
vampire.
Michael Glorbius.
The living vampire.
Meanwhile, Hal goes into outer space. He holds up his ring and flies through some kind of portal, and it ends, for now, with him landing on the planet Orb.
No, it doesn't. It ends with the screen fading to white.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I watched a little bit ahead. Oops,
Spoilers. Next week, it starts with him
you
landing on
think
Oa.
that fading to white, he's dead, right? He died.
No, he's hurtling through space.
No, he. I mean, you can't breathe there.
Oh God, that's true. Maybe he dies a third of the way into the movie.
You
and the rest
killed
of the
those guys, Hal.
That's something
You'll
else.
never be a Green Lantern, and it just launches him into the sun.
Mm-hmm. The ring goes flying
That's
off.
the
The
end of
little
Green Lantern.
green ball flies away to find
Yeah, that
another
was pretty
person.
good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm glad we got a short movie for once.
Yeah, I'm glad that Hal died.
Yeah, it was interesting to watch the whole movie in one go.
Yeah, I think we should do
Next
it.
time, can you imagine watching a movie in one sitting? I heard that people do that.
Wait,
but
let me
I
pull
don't
up the
know
movie real quick. I just want to make
Okay.
sure, like, there wasn't like a mid-credit scene for this movie.
why. That's right. I didn't check.
Yeah, so let me. Oh fuck, we're only a third of the
What?
way through.
Oh
What?
God damn it!
Damn it! But
These
that
mid-credit
lines
scenes
up
are
with
getting
how we
out of
normally
control.
watch
Oh
them.
god. Well, I guess I'll just have to watch Game of Thrones: House of the Dragon on HBO.
Well.
New episode tonight. Politics,
No,
Pride, and Power, the story of House Targaryen continues.
No. So next time we will meet Jeffrey Rush's character Tomar Ray, and
His name's Tomar? That's like a
Tomar Ray.
that's like a normal name for an alien. Like that's like
Yeah. Just like Abensur was.
And Sinestro wasn't.
Yeah, Sinestro's not a
Sinestro
normal
was not.
name.
Sinestro also looks like a cartoon
it's
devil.
his last name. It's
Is it?
false
Okay, now I need
Sinestro.
to look this up. Comic book lore. Oh, yeah.
He also has the black eyebrows that are like
Yeah,
pointed
he looks
up.
like Vincent Price.
He looks like the cartoon devil.
You know what? You say that. He is actually modeled after a specific person. Let me pull this up. Who was it? He is based on the actor David Niven.
Yeah, that makes sense. He has a very prominent widow's peak.
I don't know him.
Okay.
He was, oh shit. What do people know David Niven from? He was James Bond once.
I'll look him up.
When do you think
That's enough.
that when do you think that Green Lantern is going to put someone on a roller coaster that crushes their dick and balls?
Well, it's Green Lantern First Flight, so that actually happens off screen in this scene.
Oh, okay.
When it fades to white, what we're not seeing is
Just
him
kidding.
putting someone on a roller coaster that slams
saying-
their nuts into the seat really hard.
Yeah. And to be clear, he was I think David Niven was James Bond in the non-canon Casino Royale movie that had like Woody Allen in it.
Oof.
That predates all the other James Bond films. But it's like a comedy movie.
Oh. Huh.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Well, 0 to 0 is a podcast on noisepace.xyz.
That's not true. That's no way
It
that's
is.
true.
Go right now. Look at it. It's there.
Let me noise.
I challenge you,
Space.
listener, to go on noisepace.xyz and prove to me that I'm right and Giga's wrong.
Okay, nightspace.xyz. It's loading.
Zed.
Zed.
It's Zed.
Zed. It's loading. It's loading. By God, there's an episode of 0 to 0 on there. What is 0 to 0?
Wow.
What's this? What's 0 to 0?
What are the other podcasts that are on there?
Well, it looks like so on the What's New page, there's the Sonic Shuffle, episode 91, Fan Zone 7, Hanging Out, pages 46 through 117.
Nice.
The Pot of Greed, episode 187, The True Man Show.
Hell yes.
Digimon Ghost Gaze, Survive Specials, part 1 through 6, and number 40, This Podcast, It Was Made For Me. And Diet Coke and Lilith's House of Snacks, then episode number 59, Snacks Monogamy. There's also Elite Full Restore.
I've got some news.
A wonderful array. Yes, Sam.
So when you hear this episode, assuming you listen to it when it comes out, the coming Saturday the 17th through Sunday the 18th is the F Plus Garbage Day 24-hour charity stream for National Network of Abortion Funds. I will be on it at 2 Eastern and 5 Eastern a.m., if I remember correctly.
A.M.?
Reading some...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So that is 5 Pacific and 5 a.m. Pacific and 8 a.m. Pacific.
No.
No?
What?
You said 2 and 5 a.m.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Eastern.
11 p.m. Pacific.
11
So it's
p.m.
minus 3, it's not plus
Pacific,
3.
Right, minus 3.
So yeah, I'm gonna be on in the wee hours of the morning, but check it out. Give money to a good cause and listen to some good. Can you hear my air quotes? Content. Also, I've got a new podcast in the works.
No.
Ooh.
So
It can't
if you
be.
like
Frogs?
hearts and light and darkness and memories and dreams and sleep
Wait, what?
and my friends are my power.
What? I haven't heard of this.
Wait, what?
It's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, what the fuck? You're doing a Kingdom Hearts podcast?
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna do a Kingdom Hearts podcast.
Is it with Jordan?
Gorsh, Batman.
No,
Wow.
no,
What
it's
did
with
you ask
someone
again?
who is not a Kingdom Hearts player.
Oh, okay. Is it me?
No,
Is it me?
no.
Oh.
I would have told you if it was either
Oh,
of you.
okay.
Giga, I didn't realize
yeah.
we were Kingdom Hearts players.
Nope. So stay tuned for that. There's a new extra credit that I'm on about crying fetish. So check that out.
My favorite one.
It's called The Crying Came.
Ugh.
Those are my updates.
I have a podcast on noisepace.xyz. It's
Wow.
called LMNOP.
Okay, I'm Giga. Hi. You can find me on Twitter at Gigalithic, or pretty much most other places.
I'm on Twitter at FlightCub with two B's.
Do you have a can on your desk or anything? Go ahead and pick that up and look at the bottom of that, and look, it's me. I'm waving at you.
Wow, you're so small.
Huh. It's all a matter of perspective, my dear.
Fuck out of here.
Ah!
Wow. Don't trap Giga under a cup.
Anyway, Val, your Twitter?
We've activated someone's fetish. My Twitter is FlightCub. It's FlightCub with a
Okay.
second B added on top that stands for ball. I'm sure it stood for ball in the past, and it will stand up for ball now, too.
We are all standing up for ball today and saluting.
I'm not.
Yes.
My legs are broken.
And I'm on Twitter at Positive Stress. Bye. Oh,
Anything else?
Green Lantern Blast Off.
Ring Fit Adventure. Play Ring Fit Adventure. It's a good way to play a game and get a little healthier along the way.
In darkest night, in brightest day, in blackest night. See you next time. No bad movie will escape our sight.
Green.
Green.
Goodbye.
Green.